What's up, everybody? This is Mike reporting to you from Loco HQ. This is the first post of many that are going to be happening on our Locomotion YouTube channel. The circuit today is going to be mainly bodyweight focused, so it's going to follow the same structure that we do here in our Locomotion classes, which start with a little bit of a mobility flow that gets into our strength circuit and always ends with a little bit of static stretches at the end. This way, in our one movement practice, we're able to hit all angles going from mobility, strength, and flexibility. Kind of gives you the full, well-rounded routine to incorporate into your movement practice based on whatever your priorities are. You kind of hit a little bit of everything. So, with that being said, let's start in a downward facing dog. So the point of the downward facing dog is to extend through the hands all the way down towards your heels. So you're trying to push your hips up towards the ceiling, trying to drive your heels down. If they don't hit the ground, that is totally okay, because what we're trying to do is just open up our posterior chain, all the muscles that are on the back side of our body. So anything going from our calves, hamstrings, even some glute and into our lower back. So for those of us who are tight, and even not, it kind of helps to pedal out your legs, meaning bending one knee and straightening the other knee, really driving the leg that we are straightening, driving that heel down towards the ground. Okay, you just kind of play around here, alternate with hanging out in each extended leg for a couple seconds, just to really open up the whole back side of your leg. Okay, from here, we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet, just enough so that our heels really can ground down. Okay, and from here, just kind of pulsing back and forth. So the pulse is pushing your hands, pushing through your hands to get your rib cages close to your quads. Okay? Just kind of a nice rock back and forth, getting into those hamstrings, getting into those calves a little bit more. Then keep walking the hands back towards your feet. Once you get there, you're going to halfway lift, which means you just straighten through your spine, look towards the front of your mat, and then fold on over. You take opposite elbows, so grab a hold of opposite elbows, and you just sort of sway side to side, starting to release some of that tension and tightness that builds up into your lower back. Okay, from here we can find this standard forward fold. We'll halfway lift again, hands go to the shins, so you release some of that tension again. Then fold over, plant your hands on the ground, walk it out into a high plank position. Right, from this high plank position, we're going to lower down into a low push-up. We're going to hold in a low push-up. So your rib cages are keeping a hold of your elbows, right? Everything stays nice and tight. Elbows are pointed towards the back of the room. From here, push on back to your high plank. Take your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Adjust your feet and start pedaling it out again. Okay, for this one, whichever leg that is straight and the heel is driving really down towards the mat, take the hips away from that leg. Starts to get into our lats and into our side body a little bit. Okay, switch sides. Switch sides again. And back to the other side. Okay, from here, take your right foot and try to step it up in between your hands. Lower your left knee down, take your arms up towards the ceiling, squeeze the muscles in your legs, and get your hips to tuck underneath your shoulders. Okay, so a little engagement from the core. The glutes are kind of tucking underneath, getting some length into your left hip flexor. Okay, the front of your right, the front of your left hip. Arms go straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to start to bounce in and out, just to make this a little bit more active. Okay, so you're just pulsing, still not getting a huge flare out of the rib cages. You want to keep everything compacted from the core and the torso, and then everything just slides together. Okay? Starting to open up the front of the left hip. All right, from here, we'll take both hands inside of our right foot. We'll move our right foot to the outer right edge of our mat, and we'll just start to sink our hips down towards our heels from here. Okay, so again, just a kind of pulsing action, right? We're just trying to wake things up a little bit, get things nice and open. Okay, from here, plant firmly through the hands. Step it back to your high plank position. Push up and back into your downward facing dog. Just take a couple deep breaths here to sort of reset everything. And then we're going to step that left foot up in between the hands. Right knee goes down, and we're on the other side. Arms go straight up. Again, tight core, so keep all this really contracted. Tight glutes, slides everything forward. Arms go up. Right? Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears, so always length between your ears and the shoulders. All right, create space, not tension. Start to shift it side in and out. Okay, and then take your hands down to the mat. It's going to be on the inside of your left foot. Left foot's going to walk out to the outer left edge of your mat. Okay, and then from here, again, pulsing your hips down towards your left heel, and then release it. Pulse it down, feel the hip opening, step back. Pulse it in, and back. Just some nice gentle rocks here. Left foot steps back to your high plank, lower down into that low push-up position, elbows squeezing against the rib cages, hold, keep the shoulders back away from the ears again, hold, high plank, hips up and back into your down dog. Again, pedal it out. Alright, we're just trying to stay moving, trying to wake things up. Okay, right heel up towards the ceiling once again. Big step up in between the hands. Left knee goes down again. Arms go up. This time, grab that left wrist and start to pull it over towards your right side. Back towards center. Pull it over to the left. Back towards center. Pull it over towards the left. Back towards center. Okay, just pulsing in and out. Staying in whatever position you need a little bit more. Right, whatever's tight, just giving it a little bit more attention. Okay, from here, just extend your right foot in front of you. Okay, your hips are going to stay stacked on top of your knee. Your grounded knee, which is your left knee right now. Hands go down to frame the leg if possible. If not, just try to float them with your hands on your hips here. And then from here, we're just going to take our toes and windshield them side to side as if we're waving hello or goodbye. Okay, just some nice rotation from the femur in that hip socket. Start to loosen it up, start to create space in that hip socket. Okay, very good. Now we'll plant our hands, we'll take a big step up with that right foot. We'll hover the right foot back in a high plank position. Our left foot is grounded, our right foot is up in the air. Okay, from here we'll take our right knee, tap our right elbow, hold, send it back. Take our right knee in towards our nose, hold, send it back. Right knee to the left elbow, hold, send it back. All right, just a little extra love into the core. And the hips up and back one more time. Left heel up towards the ceiling. Bring that left foot up in between the hands. Right knee goes down to lower. Arms go up towards the ceiling. Okay, get stable first. So get your foundation. Legs really grounded. Take your right arm and start to pull it over towards the left side. So opening up all that side body. Okay, lats, obliques. And start to pulse it here. Pull it on over and bring it back. Pull it on over, bring it back. Again, giving attention anywhere else that needs it. So really reaching, feeling that stretch, opening up what you need to open up. Okay, come back towards center. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Again, hips stack over the grounded knee. Start to fold over. Okay, get a nice hamstring stretch and start to windshield wiper those left toes back and forth. Okay, if your hands can't get to the mat, this can also look like this. Right, just trying to stabilize on this grounded leg. Get some nice rotations from that femur into the hip socket. Okay, plant your hands at the top of the mat. Kick that left foot up and back. Make it to your high plank and hover here. Okay, the left foot is in the air. Left heel trying to get in line with your hips. Okay, take the left knee to your left elbow. Tap it there and hold. Send it back. Left knee to your nose. Tap it there and hold. Send it back. Left knee to your right elbow. Tap it there and hold. Send it back and down. Take yourself down to that low push-up. Hold for just a second. Upward facing dog. So extend through your spine. Here you need to squeeze your glutes, engage your quads, press the tops of your feet down into the mat, open up that chest, and then use your core, send it back into your down dog. Okay. Again, high plank. Nice slow control, lower down. Upward facing. Use your core, downward facing dog. One more time from here. Shift forward, high plank. Lower down, low push up. Upward facing dog. Again, glutes are engaged, quads are tight, feet pressing down through the mat. Open up the shoulders. Try to look forward. You don't need to crank your neck and look all the way up. And then take your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Okay, from here, walk your feet up towards your hands. Sink those hips down into as low of a squat as you can. Peel the spine more upright, wherever this may be. Just start to rock hip side to side. Last little hip opener that we're going to get to before we begin. Good. From here, we'll straighten our legs. We'll make our way back to the back of our mat, and we'll start our circuit. Okay? So again, looks and feels a lot like yoga, but it's a great way to sort of get the body open, increase your internal body temperature, and prep the body for any sort of movement that you're going to be doing. So for the first thing, we're going to go with 10 lunges on each leg. Okay, so we're going to start at the back of our mat. We're going to start on our right leg. Right? We're going to add a little hip flexion, meaning we're going to go down and touch our toes. Right, it's going to extend from our back a little bit more. So if you have a cranky lower back, I would suggest not doing this. But if you're feeling pretty good, hands go down to tap your toes, and then we're going to send our right foot back to standing 10 times. Okay, so here we go. Taking a step out, lunging down, tapping the ground, and then sending it back. 1. Okay, it can also look like this if you have that cranky lower back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're losing stability, just take a little bit smaller of a lunge. If you feel okay, take a little bit of a longer lunge. And there's 10. Switching sides, right into the left side, lunge, tap. Okay, lunge, tap in front of those toes. Again, it can also look like this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Stepping out as far as you feel stable. 7. You want to make it all the way back without dragging your foot. And last one here. Okay, from here, just rinse the hamstrings, so go down for a nice forward fold. Okay, and then walk our hands out to a nice push-up position. From here, get our hands in right underneath our shoulders. And for the push-ups, we're going to keep our elbows tight to our body. So when we bend the elbows, we're going to point behind us, and we're going to push up for 10, 9, lower everything together, 8, 7, 6, knees can also go onto the ground, 5, 4, 3, just keep the hips and the shoulders moving at the same time, 2, and 1. Good. Lower all the way down. Hands go out in the direction of the front corners of your mat. Okay, engage through the lower body. So my feet are pressing down to the mat. My quads are engaged. My glutes are engaged. Chest is peeled up just slightly. From here, I'm going to pretend I have a little hurdle on this, extended from my shoulders that my hands are going to clear. So from here, we're going to go over and back for 10. So it's 10, 9, tight lower body, 8, 7, 6, use the shoulder blades, 5, and retract, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands come underneath, push up into our high plank, and then from here, we're taking our right knee to tap our right elbow 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips up and back, rinse, get a nice little stretch in between sets. Walk your hands back towards the mat, come standing, and then you're going to repeat that another 2 to 3 times, okay? Take as many breaks as you need. The goal is 10 reps. If your form starts to really lack, just knock it down to 8, knock it down to 6. Whatever you need to keep the body nice and safe as you're moving through those motions, okay? The second circuit we're going to do is going to be feet about hip width apart. We're going to squat our hips all the way down to the ground into a nice squat position, okay? Feet are flat the entire time. Our eyes are looking up the entire time. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, from there, we're going to go into a forearm plank with our hands interlaced, fingers interlaced, just like that. Okay, these are called Dolphin Push-Ups. Really good for the shoulders and the lats. All right, so you're going to start yourself in a normal forearm plank. From there, you're going to walk your feet in and up. Okay, so your hips are kind of in this downward dog position. From there, you're going to shift your body forward, and your chin is going to clear your hands, and you're going to push up and back into that downward dog variation. So there's 10. Forward and back, 9. Forward control, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lower the knees down, come up off the hands, shake it out. Good. We'll go all the way down to line. Flat on our bellies again. Arms are out in front of us in the directions of the front corners of our mat. Feet are flipped over again, lower body's engaged. This time, we're going to make this swimming motion and flip our hands, tap them over our bum, and extend them back out in front of us. 10, keep them hovering the whole time if you can. 9, 8, right, shoulder blades are pinched. 7, just a slight rotation of the shoulders as you get back by your pockets. 6, hands are up as high as you can the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms extend back out, bring them up underneath, flip over to your back. Okay, we're going to set up in this reverse tabletop position. So our knees are going to be stacked right above our hips, hands behind our head, just as a way to help give us a little momentum. Not as a way to crank our neck, but just as a way to support our head. Okay, feet are flexed, so bring the toes pointing back towards your face. We're going to crunch up, so really contract the spine, to round it, force it into the ground. The goal is to get our elbows to our quads. Okay, so from here, we're going 10, 9, contract, 8, 7, round the spine as much as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. So that's your second circuit. You're gonna again repeat that about 2 to 3 times, whatever you feel good with. Goal being 10 reps. If you need to bring it down to about 8, 6, whatever you need to safely get through that. That right there is a nice full body routine. You hit everything from legs, upper body, vertical push, vertical pull, horizontal push, horizontal pull, hip, knee. Really well-rounded body weight circuit for you guys. Now to end, we're just going to end with a few static stretches. Okay, first one being the arch nemesis for most people, definitely people with tight hips, being the half pigeon. Okay, so with the half pigeon, you're trying to bring your right foot over towards your left wrist. Okay, your knee drops down to the ground, you extend out through the back leg. Okay, really tight hips, that right foot is going to start to draw in towards the body. If that's where you're at, that's totally cool. The idea is to try to send the stretch to the outer right hip, okay? You can take this as far as you like. You can hold it for as long as you like, okay? You can take it all the way down to the ground. Whatever your body's craving for as you start to cool it down. Okay, then you'll step that right foot back. Now the left foot will come up towards that right wrist. Left knee goes down, extend out through that back leg. Okay, again, this foot, it's really just going to end up wherever your hip tightness sends it. So if it's super tight, it's going to come in towards your body. If it's a little looser, you'll be able to get this shin more parallel to the top of your mat. You can take it down as far as you like. You can wiggle around, whatever you need to sort of direct that stretch to your outer left hip on this side. Okay, good. Then from there, we'll just fall to the left hip. We'll bring the right leg all the way around and straighten it out. So my right foot is on the front right corner of my mat. Okay, my left foot is tucked into my inner thigh. From here, try to straighten your spine first. Point your belly button towards that right knee. Arms go up, and then try to fold over this right leg. Okay, getting a nice hamstring stretch. All right, again, pause this video as much as you want to hold these stretches for as long as you like. Okay, once you feel good, then we'll switch sides. Right foot comes in, left foot extends out. Okay, so my right foot's tucked into my inner thigh, inner left thigh. My left leg is extended out. My left foot is right onto the left front corner of my mat. From here, straighten that spine, arms up, get length first, then rotate your belly button to face that left knee, and then fold it on over. Okay, again, just a nice little hamstring stretch. If you can't reach your toes, calf is totally cool. If you have a belt at home or a shoelace or a strap, you can put that around the bottom of your foot and give you that anchor point to kind of tug and stretch from. Okay? Then bring both feet in. Bottoms of your feet are going to touch. You're going to bring your heels in as close to your groin as you can. You're going to wiggle forward. You're going to extend through the spine once more. Keep it straight as you start to dip over. Right? You can press your feet into one another to help drop the knees a little bit more. And then just think length. Again, you don't want to crunch up with these stretches. We're doing more damage than we are good. Okay? So length with stretching, and then wherever you're at, that's just where you're at. Good deep breaths. Okay, very nice. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. I hope it was of some help for you guys that are stuck home, getting a little squirmy because you haven't gotten any movement in recently with this coronavirus happening. Again, that's the sort of intention with these videos, is to give people the resource at home to get to still be able to do some intelligent moving from the convenience of their home. Please comment with any questions, concerns, things you'd like to see more of, things you'd like to see less of. We're going to keep adding to this, we're going to keep evolving with this, and we're just going to keep moving forward. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you guys on the mats soon enough. Thank you.